right off the top of the bat, it's going to be Fnatic versus Cloud9. Obviously, we're going to do some detailed analysis about this, but this could be a real war. This could be a brawl.
Both teams need this one.
Cloud9 have got a history of beating this team already, so this is the best of 3 format. They have no excuse. There is no Johns now for Cloud9. They have to get it done right here.
Look, I'll pick it back up if we're all gonna play it. Otherwise, no one on the team gonna play it. It's gonna be me.
Counter-Strike Global Offensive a year ago, really actually esports as a whole was nowhere near what we see it is today. Now you're seeing stadiums and arenas get packed and sold out easily. A year ago, that's not even something that someone would have thought was a tangible thing.
What? What? 42. Yeah, good mouse.
Dreamhack, as an organizer, it has a deep, deep history in Counter-Strike itself, mainly the earlier versions, and they progress into Global Offensive as well. Cloud9 has been in the front running of Counter-Strike in North America since its inception. It's been a long road. We've had many ups and downs. However, the pressure that is put in place by representing your country, your homeland, you know, that's a pretty big deal.
Every restaurant he says, "What's your most popular thing on the menu?"
Really?
Everything. Fucking Burger King.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
No, we're trying to get a compilation over the next 5 tournaments of every time you ask him, so we can just go in succession. What's your most popular? What's your most popular? What's your most popular?
Dude, you should get Jordan ordering food.
This is not me making fun of you. This is me pointing something out.
What did you get? What did you get?
3 hours?
Ask him. Tell the camera, what did you order?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I never know what I order. I get the most popular.
And that'll start the segment. And then from there,
What did
we're
you
just
get?
going to keep showing what's the most popular order every time.
Trained troops and tactical.
Lost 6 trained troops. I was counting.
Just think about times we play Mirage.
How many?
One of the go-to guys for Cloud9.
Yeah, now Moses, I've got to bring you in here because this is a battle at the top of the NA scene. Obviously, oh, I've just been told I can't even get your thoughts. So quick predictions.
Oh God, Luminosity.
Luminosity?
Cloud9.
Okay, we're going to get straight into the game. Here it is. Take it away, boys.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Time for Luminosity versus Cloud9. The other guy, Stroud, will be near the car. Soon to go down, though, by Cold. Doodle, and nothing, trying to hold things down on his own. These two players don't have a kit. Steele's picked one up off the floor. Can he get the defuse in time, though? That bomb is ticking fast. Cold's down to 3 HP, but is that defuse coming in? Indeed it is. Just in time, Steele taking the round for his team.
Interesting, actually, because they can still turn this into whatever they want, but again, with a round like this, you expect them to have a very specific strategy, and they're going to go through the double door straight into Cold with an SMG, and that is not going to happen. The split blown up before it can even actually start, and that's an excellent defense there coming in from Luminosity. This is just going to be a bit brutal. I think Freaksoy is going to set up quite a lot of cash for himself here with that MP7. Indeed, Shroud is there to help him out as well. And that should be that here for Luminosity, indeed. And we're going to see Cloud9 start to step on the throat there and finish them off. And that's going to be that Skadoo with the frag and 5 play into the bomb site. And he might just find Freakazoid, he's going to spray him down. So now that bomb site's open, but the bomb is stuck. Oh, this is completely ridiculous, but somehow Luminosity will win that round. That was such a confusing situation for Cloud9 and for us as well. But Luminosity, they put it all together. But this is where Luminosity can really put them in like a really horrible spot, because Luminosity are almost at the point where they're going to win the match. So if they just play it a bit slow here and see if Cloud9 do something desperate in this kind of position, they can just capitalize.
There's no one up along for Luminosity at the moment, so they'll need to be paranoid about a potential push from Cloud9. That's something that will be weighing on their mind. They're just creeping into the B-bomb site now.
Ronguez, though, sitting there behind big box. Can he make the difference here with the FAMAS? No, doesn't get anything right now. Freakazoid's going to have to go in immediately behind the smoke, but I think he's lost his bearings. Won't find his way through the doors, and the window of opportunity is missed for now. We'll wait for his teammates to rejoin him, and we have a really nasty situation because Bolts is on the catwalk. He could just drop down into TT and completely crush this retake attempt from Cloud9. He's biding his time, waiting for his teammates to call the CTs are going into the site, and he's going to finally make the drop, take down the player, and now it's looking really grim here for Cloud9. Fallen looking to finish the job. Bolts is going to take down Freakazoid, and that is that 16-11. Luminosity will win against Cloud9.
dumb CT round, and then that was I'm going to leave, actually. We lost 3 straight. After we lost to CT, even T-sides, we came back well. Like, if we went pistol, we probably just 11-4 now.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was pissed about the pistol. Always doing my best. The CT sides were actually trash. That was terrible. And like, we threw away the pistol round. We literally just threw it away.
Coming into Dreamhack, I think the community was just honestly expecting us to kind of just crumble and probably go 0-2, and just that's kind of how it's been the last event. And that's what last major, sorry, not last event. They're just expecting us to just lose out of the group. We did lose the first match, so that maybe some of those guys got their hopes up for that because we lost the first match. But yeah, I think the community was just expecting us to just lose out and get out of the group.
Our game versus Luminosity was going pretty well. We had an 8-7.5 on Dust 2. The map is typically two-sided nowadays, but if you're a good enough team with like a double op setup on CT, you can be fine on that side. We were kind of like sending players towards long, and we'd kind of lose 1 or 2, and yeah.
When representing North America, it's obviously affects us a lot because we want to, you know, there isn't that many North American teams. First of all, there's 3 out of the 16 teams that are here, and we want to show everybody that North America is, you know, tough, and we can play against the top teams. So we really want to get out of the group and just make all the North Americans proud and happy, basically.
I'm going to try to sit up like this, forward a little. When it comes down to it, at a tournament like this, everything you're going to do in-game was pretty much figured out back when you're at home. Once you're here, it's pretty much time to execute. It's time to do what you can. And I find for me personally, staying loose, joking around with the guys, it helps me kind of relax. So when I do start, my confidence is high. I'm not thinking about much. I'm just doing what I'm here to do. Yesterday's game went the wrong way because of a couple small mental slip-ups. Just try to make sure we're focused when we know what map we're playing, have a good chat really quick before the match, and then get ready. Competition is kind of like life. If you're looking too far back or too far forward, we're not really focused on the moment. So we try to remind ourselves of that, stay focused in the moment, bring our A game.
Whose side are you on here, or maybe who do you think is going to win, Vexed or Cloud9? What's the...
I know this is going to break Stunna's heart because it's his birthday today, but I'm going to go with Vexed.
The open, but he's so quick with that pistol, takes this fight, and neither one gets a kill. Skadoodle instead is going to be the one to take out Furlan. So good teamwork there on Cloud9's part, but this bomb, it's dropped in the middle of nowhere. He has to commit Shroud, and he just gets sprayed down by Hyper. Excellent play from Vexed in the end, just whittling Cloud9 down.
Emotions in Counter-Strike are one in any competition, I'm assuming. For me in ice hockey, when you want to win, right? And if you're in the third period in ice hockey and it's 2-2, you're trying to do everything you can to not let the other team score. In Counter-Strike, I guess it's pretty similar. We train so hard throughout the year. We sacrifice a lot. We're right now in Romania. We're away from our family. We were just in Toronto before this. We were gone all summer. It's an emotional investment. It's a real investment, a physical investment. We're basically just spending most of our time doing this. And
it's all or nothing now for them.
I guess it's just a human thing more than just a Counter-Strike thing, that anytime you put as much time into something like you do into Counter-Strike, you want the most out of it. And you know you're playing against other people who want the most out of it. So you try to control your emotions the best you can, but really it comes down to who's doing just that on game day.
Furlan up on the site, but again, 50 seconds, and it's not going to be enough. The bomb gets dropped. Scott with the last frag, and Cloud9, they lock down the map. 16-13 in the end. Cloud9 will move on to the elimination match, and Vexed will be going home.
Just look through that a little bit, because there were some moments in there where things weren't going very well. 12-7 down, tactical timeout. What's going through the minds of your players?
I mean, losing some of those key rounds on T side, that eco round when we went B. I mean, it's one of those things where you're playing a team where you have more experience than we say, okay, stay in it. I mean, it's the cliche things you hear normally, you know, it's try to win, try to stay in it. And, you know, we played through it well, and big rounds from Shroudy and Ryan and everyone to keep us in it, so yeah.
Ryan, no. Hey, Ryan. Oh, never mind. What was that?
So after the first match that we had against Luminosity, when we lost, we got we got back to the hotel and instantly loaded up demos on the next team that we were playing against, which was Vexed. We already knew that.
You're using the mouse on your arm.
I didn't realize it.
I was wondering why you were doing that so gimp. I was watching you like, what is he doing over there?
I would say we watched probably like five demos. We're probably watching demos for a good solid like 2-3 hours.
You guys stop flirting. You save that for.
What are you gonna do now? Oh.
Playtime was an hour ago.
We usually do that after every, like, if we know who we're playing against. Sometimes you don't because it might be last second with how the grouping works. But if we know who we're playing against, we always make sure we watch demos and get ourselves up to speed with what they do.
That's one, yeah.
So again, this one's on B, 3 there, 2 on both sides, 1 on both sides of the mid. Actually, not second ball.
That's pretty much what we did against Vexed. And we're probably going to do the same thing against the next team that we play. We don't know who it is yet.
Having fans that support us is the coolest thing ever. Didn't exist for us a couple years back. I mean, we had a couple handful of fans when we went to events, but nothing like this. We're constantly just signing autographs when we're at events, and just the Twitter comments that we get, and the love we get on the forums, and our Facebooks and our Instagrams and stuff like that is so awesome. The way that I could best describe it, it's like a pat on the back or like a handshake or something like that. Every time you read that, you get this positive vibe going through you, and it just makes you feel more confident. And I think confidence is a large part in success in CSGO. So fans are huge, and the role that they play, especially at tournaments when they're cheering, and that energy is just vibing through the arenas, it's awesome. And to me, the fans are everything. It's just, you want to win for the fans, and you want to kind of make everyone proud of you. So yeah, I mean, fans are awesome.
One of the main reasons you play the game is, and like play any sport, is like for the fans. You know, if you don't have that, then there's really not the excitement and the jitters. It's where your reward is when you play tournaments and you have the fans, and then that's when the excitement comes out, and that's when all the work you put in comes out in the biggest tournaments, and it means a lot when you do well for the fans and for yourself.
And nothing's already spotted it, so he knows he can get that shot. Nails it on the first bullet. Now he's able to fall back. Interestingly, hugs the wall, doesn't go for the drop, but still manages to pick up a second kill, and then does.
Came in and finish it off. And just a shot on your screen that's so crisp to open up this game. He's going to get that confidence. That's what he needs to get into this game, I feel like. But the fourth fight, know they're going to be stayed crossing over so long now. Nothing will be waiting for him. Doesn't actually get a headshot there, and takes down JW as well. It's fantastic from Nothing as they cross, and he actually may win this round as he picks up the AK-47, gets taken down there.
And they have the second AK-47 from the top and middle. That's on Skadoodle, who's come around. That's brilliant. That slight gap in the smoke. And Olafmeister's just waiting because he knows there's got to be a flank. There's got to be someone trying to take the cat. He'll spot Skadoodle's gun just protruding through the edge of the smoke. Pushes forward. Doesn't even matter that he's on fire. He'll take down Sean. One's going to have to play bait for the other in Pronax. He only has 6 HP, and he's now the last one left. It's the high HP player that goes down. Shroud. Oh, what a shot! I was about to say Shroud could pull this off, and through the smoke, Pronax reads him. That's incredible from Fnatic. We've also watched that mid duel. Skadoodle's gone down. He'll get information. There's 2 there, but Crims, as you said, lines 1 up. Has he got the second one in him as well? Does this A1. It's running low on ammunition. 7 to go, but that's more than enough for Crims to get the hat trick. And it's 2 to go on map 1. They're gonna get this control. They need to read this. If he goes through that second set of doors right now, Pronax, he could walk in behind them. They've gotten to mid, but look at this position. Olafmeister, they don't check it. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect play from Olafmeister, and Cloud9 absolutely get obliterated, and surely that will be the map. Convincing fashion and fitting fashion to end it, as it is just nothing. They've now
Winning to me means everything. It means way more than money, way more than fame, way more than all the sponsors. And I mean, we want to win for the fans more than anything. but you want to win for yourself too, because you put so much work into this, and it's become your job, and it's beyond a job, it's your life. When you lose, it's just devastating, and it's not so much about winning, it's more about not losing at this point. You can't take losing anymore.
First decider match, our best of 3 between Fnatic and Cloud9, and what might be Cloud9's last map. Amazing, they pulled this round completely back to a situation that didn't look like it would even come this far. The problem is, again, nothing, 5 HP. That's 3 kills on 5 HP, and he brings it to the one-on-one. Crims is equal. It's 5 for either of them, but Crims actually closes it. If nothing pulled that off, that would have been brilliant. And there are 2 low HP players, so a bit of a chance to do some damage to the economy, but Fnatic's going to put this on 3-0. Cloud9 will have to dig themselves out in the standard way. Dumpster, he gets aggressive toward trucks because he knows these smokes mean Skadoodle. If they push on the right, he won't be able to spot them. And he does at least get flush up. It's down again to Crims, 31 HP. Scoodle Doodle very smartly stays alive and manages to pick his time and opportunities. And it comes back to a 3-on-3 in the post plant. Pronax and Waller caught out by Sean Gares, and they were in a great position to trade it. Sean, he takes down Flusha to his left as well. It's left to Crims. He's going to sit back. He's got the bomb planted in front of him. Already taking down the first threat spots. 1 crossing, but Sean, another great round from him. 3 kills, and Cloud9 will tie it back up on 4. Another construction, excuse me, gives him a bit more map control. Lockmeister, he actually gets blinded up. That seemed like a free kill, and Sean, he finds it, bails his teammate out, and now they have another approach to take this site back, and it's brilliant. Cloud9, they come in from all angles and just tear Fnatic apart.
Answers straight back now. It gives them a real fighting chance into this round.
And he may get more, yet still does. Crims goes down. He's low on HP, but he's done more than enough work for his team. And naturally, you'd expect him to lose that duel to Flusha with 5 HP in close proximity, but Skadoodle's there, and he hits the fast shot with the AWP. Cloud9, they've got a lead. One, not able to hit that second shot out toward Long, goes for it a second time, but Sean, he comes out with the rifle to pick it up. He's going to push forward as well. He's got a second over the pistol. Flusha has no idea he's there. Brilliant round from Sean Gares. I was about to say, it looks like Cloud9 are going to overwhelm them again, but they've got control. Skadoodle goes to the pistol. He takes down JW, but look at the positioning from Olaf. Great kill again from Sean Gares. How clutch has he been on this half? Actually already slipped back across. Meanwhile, they found kills elsewhere. They don't need that player at the barrels. All they need is Pronax, and he'll get 2 to close it out. We are tied on 9s. Walked off 90% of the map ultimately in this situation, and Flusha, he's just going to spray through that smoke, and Monster knows they've got to be out there. They try and get aggressive, and Flusha, he gets all 5 as he sprays through with the pistol to follow it up. So an ace from Flusha, anti-eco mind you, but that's going to put them on quarterfinal point and tournament point for Cloud9, unfortunately. And Sean now has to battle forward on A. They've lost their rear gunner, their second option. Bring it back to 3-on-3, walking in Olaf. Almost not collecting that kill, might have given them the A site to work with, but Bomb's now down at his feet, and JW's pushed all the way up Long. Surely he's going to walk out and find at least one here. Cloud9, they're not going to hear him coming. They're too distracted. They're too preoccupied trying to get through on this night, and it's